Welcome. In 2004, a seemingly ordinary dime produced in the United States became the center of attention for numismatists and collectors alike, drawing significant interest due to its extraordinary story and mind-boggling value. What if I told you that this dime, with a face value of merely 10 cents, is actually worth an astonishing $26 million? A number that is not only staggering but also speaks to the fascinating world of coin collecting and the hidden treasures that can lie within our everyday items, urging us to think twice about the change we often take for granted. Can you imagine holding a coin in your hand that, if authenticated, could change your financial future overnight? Now, allow me to take you on a journey through the history of this remarkable dime and the events that led to its incredible valuation, a dime that isn't just a piece of currency but a veritable goldmine cloaked in centuries of history, mistakes of production, and fortune, all waiting to be uncovered by those with an eye for detail. It all began in 1942, during the tempest of World War II, when metal shortages forced the U.S. Mint to make drastic changes in the production of coins, an alteration that would ultimately change the fate of many collectors and investors forever as the Mint experimented with different compositions in a desperate attempt to conserve precious metals for the war effort. But unbeknownst to the Mint, an error would occur that would change the landscape of numismatics. Fast forward to 2004, the year this particular dime came to light. It was being auctioned and the buzz surrounding it sent shivers down the spines of collectors, with people circling the auction like vultures awaiting their prey. Just how did a coin made for circulation come to embody such monumental value? You may wonder how a simple error could potentially yield millions, and when the coin in question was minted, it was expected to be an ordinary piece of currency, but during the 1942 production, a minuscule, almost insignificant misplacement of a die resulted in a dime that features an unusual mark, essentially a minting error that separated it from the thousands of others produced that same year. Meaning the dime, which originated from a massive mintage of 10 million pieces, became an outlier in an ocean of sameness, thus elevating its value exponentially in the eyes of collectors who are constantly seeking the rarest finds. This is where the excitement thickens because as the years rolled on and as members of the numismatic community began to understand the rarity of such errors, the dime transformed from a mere 10-cent piece to a coveted item that could evoke fierce bidding wars at events, effortlessly compelling would-be owners into a frenzy of determination, with many people whispering doubts whether such an item truly existed, until that one moment when the spotlight shined on it at a major auction, brought to public view. Speculators and collectors alike were left gasping in awe, and with the potential for profit on the minds of many, the frantic energy at auction houses was palpable. But what makes a dime that was once just a product of error worth so much? The answer lies beneath the surface of its mint condition, the rarity, and the rich story tangled within its history. It isn't merely a story of a coin but serves as a representation of hope, ambition, and the unpredictable turns of fate during tumultuous times. Or perhaps it mirrors the lessons of careful attention to the details, urging collectors to religiously inspect their own coins for hidden treasures, igniting a spark of curiosity that might lead someone to uncover unassuming valuables in their own possession, coins that might take on a new life beyond their face value. If you find a coin that different sets of eyes have overlooked, could you be holding the next piece of history worth millions? Oh, the thrill of the find! It's this sort of question that hooks people, making them ponder what treasure lies in their pockets or in the collections gathered over generations. The world of numismatics is rife with stories that defy the odds, encapsulating values that can only truly be understood once you're engrossed in the thrill of the chase, where every coin holds a promise, and you never know what might be waiting just beyond the counter. The $26 million dime is an emblem of perseverance and luck, combating the mundanity of everyday life with extraordinary uniqueness. How many of us can say that our morning coffee change could have the potential to hold immense wealth? Can you think of a time you discovered something valuable in an unexpected place? Or perhaps a story from your own life that mirrored this journey of stunning discovery and transformation? As we delve deeper into the layers of this remarkable coin and the various elements contributing to its value, consider what it imparts about the world around us. The tantalizing possibilities are endless and delightful, leaving much for our minds to wander and consider what could very well be hidden in plain sight. With that in mind, let's reflect. If this dime can become a multi-million-dollar treasure due to one small minting error, what does that say about the precision sought in numismatics, and how might we become more vigilant in the exploration of our own collectibles that may not seem valuable in the moment? This coin has not only opened doors for collectors and investors, it has sparked imagination and encouraged hobbyists to dive into the depths of history that coins by nature represent. Their stories can ignite the passion for learning, and the discovery of often overlooked items around us can be thrilling. It is with great love for history that we find treasures that could be valued beyond their current perception. Let's take this moment to appreciate the evolution of this dime, transforming into an object of prestige, revered not only for its monetary value but also for the historical significance it carries, a symbol of how a tiny piece of metal can encapsulate a world of stories, dreams, the human experience, and perhaps even a dash of serendipity. So, the next time you reach into your pocket or that jar filled with spare change, remember this incredible story. Empower yourself with the knowledge that sometimes the things we view as mundane can hold something extraordinary, and if you would love to learn more about hidden treasures and the amazing stories they tell, don't forget to like and subscribe, tapping that bell for notifications as we continue to unlock the mysteries and tales that some coins, like this iconic dime, rest uneasily upon the threshold of history, waiting for someone to take notice. Your journey into the fascinating world of numismatics awaits, where every coin might have a story unfulfilled and a value waiting to be revealed, turning what we once viewed as only pocket change into something monumental that could change lives forever. Next, have you ever imagined that a mere cent could hold the key to a treasure trove of unimaginable wealth? The year was 2008, and while the economy was grappling with the aftershocks of a looming recession, a seemingly insignificant 1-cent coin, a piece of change often disregarded in our day-to-day lives, was quietly making waves in the numismatic world, catching the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. A coin that, at first glance, appears to be no more than a piece of metal, could potentially be worth more than $26 million, provoking curiosity and intrigue. Among anyone who hears its story, how can a single penny carry such immense value, and what makes it so special? As we journey through this fascinating tale, we'll uncover the secrets of the rare 2008 1-cent coin, revealing the intricate details that elevate its worth from mere cents to millions. It all begins with a simple error in the minting process, a mistake that could happen to anyone, but in this case, it was a monumental event in the world of coin collecting, producing a coin with a design flaw that would ultimately turn it into a coveted collector's item. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. To fully grasp the significance of this coin, we must first delve into the history of the penny itself. The penny has a storied past, having been in circulation since the first minting of coins in the United States, with each design twist and turn reflecting the cultural and economic climate of the times, from George Washington gracing the earliest versions to the iconic Lincoln penny introduced in 1909, celebrating the centennial of the great emancipator's birth. But as time marched on, the penny became a subject of debate. Many questioned whether it still deserved its place in modern currency, with the cost of production often exceeding its face value. Yet, unbeknownst to the average person, within the realm of coin collecting, certain pennies have reached astronomical prices, and that's exactly where our tale interlaces with the 2008 1-cent coin. Envision a coin bearing the features of President Abraham Lincoln, yet marked by an unusual characteristic, a harmless error that turned a standard penny into a symbol of rarity, a phenomenon that would boggle the minds of even the most seasoned collectors. Every coin is stamped with a specific mint mark indicating where it was produced. The 2008 Lincoln penny is no different. However, a select number of these coins, featuring an asymmetrical design, entered circulation. This small anomaly made them an anomaly among the other pennies, creating a frenzy within the communities of collectors eager to add such uniqueness to their collections. But you might be wondering, how exactly does this happen? With thousands of coins minted every day, a misprint or mishap in the process might seem trivial, yet when it involves a coin as ubiquitous as the penny, the implications can be staggering. To comprehend the subsequent urgency surrounding this coin, picture a crowd of collectors, each one burdened by curiosity and anticipation, thrifting through coin shops, diving deep into coin fairs, and scouring online marketplaces, hoping to uncover this elusive 1-cent miracle. And as interest soared, so did the coin's market value, transforming what was once a mundane piece of currency into an extraordinary asset worth millions. But the question remains, how do appraisers determine the worth of such coins? The answer lies in a meticulous evaluation process. Factors like rarity, demand, condition, and provenance play significant roles. While many 2008 pennies may exist, only a handful possess the distinctive flaw that triggers this overwhelming demand. For these prized coins, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary often hinges on an expert's keen eye and understanding of the coin's grading scale, capturing the delicate details and nuances that set one penny apart from another. After all, coins aren't just currency, they're artifacts that tell us stories about our economic history and our societal values. Within the coin-collecting community, stories circulate about people stumbling across these pennies in their change or maybe in a dusty shoebox left forgotten in an attic, and each recounting adds fuel to the excitement. The thrill of the hunt does not simply rest with finding a rare coin, but it also taps into our fundamental desire for the extraordinary and unique. What extends this narrative further into a gripping tale of adventure, however, is not just the staggering price tags but also the real-life implications that surround the lofty notion of value. Imagine that moment of discovery, the adrenaline rush of finding a coin that, years ago, was no more than pocket change, could change your life in an instant. As you stand poised with this gem, contemplating whether you should hold on to it for sentimental reasons or cash in on it. This dilemma resonates with coin collectors across the globe, each conflicting line of thought encapsulating the notion of value versus attachment, ultimately unveiling greater questions about human nature. What do we treasure most, the objects we hold close or the potential they have to offer? And as we reflect on these questions, it's essential to recognize that the 2008 1-cent coin story isn't solely about monetary worth. It's about the journey of knowledge surrounding our history, the bond formed within communities, sharing a mutual fascination, and the realization that treasures can arise from the most unlikely places. These narratives of wonder and adventure are sewn into the fabric of numismatics, evoking a sense of mystery that captivates individuals both young and old. And as we immerse ourselves deeper into this captivating world, we must also touch on the role that media plays in propagating this fascination. Stories about the rare 2008 coin have made headlines, captured in news segments, discussed in forums, and echoed through social media channels, morphing into legends as enthusiasts share images of their finds, sparking debates about their respective values. Among collectors, this interaction fosters a vibrant exchange of ideas, strategies, and the most exciting new discoveries, creating a community bonded not just by the allure of coins but by shared experiences that blend both history and excitement. And as we navigate through the twists and turns of this numismatic landscape, we face a deeper realization: for every coin holds within it not only the weight of economic value but also the expressions of individual narratives connected to it, stories that resonate with the thrill of discovery, the satisfaction of knowledge, and the desire to be part of something greater, something that transcends mere currency, leading us to reflect on what true value means today. And in considering all these elements together, it's clear that the 2008 1-cent coin represents more than monetary worth. It serves as a reminder of the stories intertwined with our cultural history, urging us to explore the riches that lie just beneath the surface if we dare to look. So the next time you happen to glance down at a penny, remember that even the smallest coins can embody vast treasures, both in stories and actual worth. Keeping your eyes peeled could lead you on an extraordinary adventure, potentially uncovering more than you ever expected. And as we draw this enlightening exploration to a conclusion, we invite you, dear viewer, to appreciate the coins around you, engage with the stories they tell, and who knows, perhaps you might find your very own hidden fortune waiting just below the surface. As you walk away from this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all our exciting content. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of coins. You never know what hidden gems you might discover next. Next, in 2008, a remarkable story unfolded concerning a single dime, a seemingly ordinary coin that sparked an extraordinary intrigue in the world of numismatics and beyond. As we dive deep into the history of this unique piece of currency, picture this: a 10-cent coin that, rather than holding a mere face value, carries an astonishing worth of $26 million, a sum that would leave many in disbelief. How could a single dime reach such astronomical heights, you might wonder, and what events led up to its extraordinary valuation? The journey begins in the early 20th century when the United States Mint produced the Roosevelt dime, which was designed to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death in 1945. However, there exists a rare variant of this dime, a coin that was accidentally minted during a rather tumultuous time in United States history. In 2008, this specific mint error came to light in a way that captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, turning the numismatic world upside down. A dedicated numismatist stumbled upon this coin while sifting through a collection, unaware that it harbored secrets worth millions. As he examined the dime closely, he began to realize that it was not just any Roosevelt dime, but an incredibly rare, double-die obverse version, displaying an unmistakable error, a double imprint that would soon change his fortunes forever. Imagine the thrill as he researched the coin, learning about its history, the factors that contributed to its rarity, and what made it so highly coveted among serious collectors and dealers. This discovery sent ripples through the numismatic community, sparking intense speculation about its potential value on the open market. Who would be willing to pay such an extraordinary amount for a dime, and what would motivate such a purchase? The answer lies in more than just a simple investment. It embodies a passion for history, the thrill of the hunt, and the deep emotional connections that collectors foster with their coins. As word spread, collectors and investors from all corners of the country began to mobilize, intent on acquiring this elusive gem to add to their portfolios. Stories circulated about past coins that had reached similar heights, rekindling a wave of hopeful optimism among enthusiasts. Could this dime be the next to break records, and could it help redefine the very essence of what collectibles represent? But the drama did not end there. This single coin found itself at the center of a bidding war that would go down in history, as the stakes grew higher and higher, igniting excitement and competition reminiscent of the most thrilling auctions in the art world. Anticipation built as heated discussions emerged, with experts weighing in on its worth, each offering different opinions based on intricate market trends and nuances of the collectibles field. The tenure of this rare dime revealed the profound truths about the values we place on monetary artifacts, art, and history. Value, it seems, is often dictated not just by rarity, but by the stories they tell, the history they encapsulate, and the hearts they touch, especially when evoking memories of the past and the legacies of those we have lost. As the day of the auction neared, the atmosphere was charged with excitement and uncertainty, leading many to ponder, what would it mean for the future of currency collecting if a dime could fetch millions? Would this potentially alter perceptions of economic value, pushing us to rethink what such artifacts represent in a society that often overlooks the beauty and significance of heritage? In those final moments before the auction commenced, spectators and collectors alike held their breath, eager to see how much this prized piece of history would sell for. As the gavel struck and the countdown began, gasps of disbelief echoed throughout the room, each bid pushing the price to dizzying new heights, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, until it soared beyond anyone's expectations to reach a jaw-dropping $26 million, officially making history as one of the most valuable dimes ever sold. For some, it was an investment of a lifetime; for others, simply a testament to the power behind rare collectibles. What does this record-breaking auction mean for the future of coin collecting, and what motivates people to chase after such unique treasures? This dime transcended its simple face value to embody the pursuit of passion, history, and prestige, creating a perfect storm of value that captivated not just collectors, but also the general public's imagination. The story of the dime serves as a reminder that extraordinary finds are often hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right person to unlock their true potential, revealing the captivating narratives that tirelessly weave through time and currency. Could there be more treasures like this waiting to be discovered? What other pennies, nickels, or quarters might be lurking unnoticed in drawers, attics, or collections just like this? As we look closer at our currency and the value we assign to objects, the story of the 2008 dime beckons us to explore the world of collecting and history with renewed vigor, inviting us to uncover the stories behind the coins residing in our pockets, challenging us to see beyond the surface and recognize that every coin has the potential to tell a story, bear witness to a time, and perhaps, just perhaps, turn into a remarkable treasure in the right circumstances. And so, we invite you to dive deeper into this captivating world, filled with unexpected stories and tantalizing discoveries that await around every corner, urging you to like this video if you've enjoyed the exploration and subscribe for more intriguing tales just like this one. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us, and remember, you never know what treasures you might uncover next in the world around you. Next in the vast realm of numismatics, little did anyone realize that a single 1-cent coin minted in 1986 would catapult into the limelight, not just as a curious piece of change but as a treasure worth an astonishing $26 million, captivating collectors and investors alike like a siren's call to sailors lost at sea. What makes this coin so special, you might wonder? It all begins on a seemingly ordinary day when a batch of 1-cent coins rolled off the production line at the U.S. Mint. The process itself was routine, however. A rare error during minting gave birth to an extraordinary artifact, one that would go on to write its own chapter in the annals of American currency history. Can you imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever? The intrigue around this particular 1986 cent isn't merely about its monetary value, it's steeped in a rich tapestry of history, passion, and the unexpected twists of fate that can turn the mundane into the magnificent. As collectors scoured through boxes of coins searching for those elusive gems, they were left in disbelief as this particular cent became the holy grail of coin collecting, a beacon shining brightly on the horizon of the rare coin market. The journey of this coin is a story of discovery, marked by passionate enthusiasts who spent countless hours, often late into the night, combing through the numerous layers of shipments, admiring the artistry of the coins while dreaming of finding the ultimate prize. But what exactly was the error that transformed this humble 1-cent coin into a jewel worth millions? The mystery begins with a misalignment during the minting process, resulting in an anomaly that would send shockwaves through the collecting community. In an age where digital currency loomed large, the nostalgic allure of tangible money rekindled interest in coins, casting a spotlight on hidden treasures from an era long gone. Enthusiasts began sharing their findings in online forums, and suddenly, coins from the late 20th century were back in vogue, sparking heated debates about rarity, value, and the stories that linger long after the coins have changed hands. But let's take a moment to ponder the significance of such a high value attributed to a coin worth just 1 cent at face value. Does it speak to our craving for nostalgia, the greatness of human ingenuity, or perhaps our unending quest for wealth and status in a world where both seem so ephemeral? As collectors deep dive into the serendipity of their finds, could you envision the thrill of discovering you had stumbled upon something worth untold riches amid your everyday possessions? With the internet bridging gaps and connecting buyers with sellers globally, the demand for coins such as this has reached a fever pitch, igniting a frenzy reminiscent of gold rushes gone by, fueling stories of serendipitous luck where everyday people become millionaires overnight. Think about those moments when you rifled through your pockets or inspected your change jar. If this tale teaches us anything, it is that every coin has a story, and between its edges and embossed illustrations lie secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we traverse through the layers of this story, let's pause and reconsider what value truly means. Beyond the numbers and dollar signs lies a deeper significance tied to heritage, culture, legacy, and the persistence of those who refuse to let obscurity define their aspirations. In hindsight, this 1-cent coin saga serves as a reminder that greatness can emerge from the most unlikely places, challenging our perceptions and reiterating the age-old adage, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And as the tale unwinds, the continuous thread linking countless individuals, each with their unique relationship to coins, sparks a dialogue that transcends mere economics, delving deeper into the realm of emotions and narratives that these small pieces of metal embody. So as we venture further into the world of numismatics, remember, it's not merely about the coins, it's about the stories, the dreams, and the reality that one small misprint can change lives, encapsulating personal histories that resonate with so many. Stick around as we delve deeper into the vibrant culture of coin collecting and the nuances behind the extraordinary rise of this seemingly insignificant 1-cent coin, igniting passion in collectors, investors, and curious minds alike. Could your next find be worth a fortune? What treasures lie within your own coin collection, waiting patiently to be unveiled? As we continue this journey, prepare to be captivated by tales that twist fate, betting against the odds, leading to discoveries that not only shine brightly in the commercial landscape but also enhance our understanding of society, history, and the very nature of value itself. So sit back, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because this engaging dive into the realm of 1-cent coins is just getting started, and who knows, the next unexpected twist could come at any moment, illuminating our minds and broadening our horizons regarding what we deem valuable in both currency and life. As we come to a close, reflect on what this incredible story teaches us about worth and the intersections of history, humanity, and the ever-elusive chase for meaning in our lives. Remember, whether it's a coin or a flicker of hope, never underestimate the power of the small and often overlooked. Next, what if I told you that a simple dime, a coin no larger than the size of your thumb, could hold a secret worth millions, a treasure trove of history nestled quietly in the palm of your hand? You're probably wondering how a small, seemingly inconspicuous piece of currency could carry such a hefty price tag, right? Well, buckle up and keep those eyes glued to the screen because we are about to embark on a thrilling journey into the world of numismatics, a realm filled with stories of fortune, legacy, and the fascinating tales behind the items we so often take for granted. Today, we'll dive deep into the extraordinary story of a rare 2021 one-dime coin, with a face value of just 10 cents, yet in the collector's market, its worth could balloon to an astounding $26 million. Yes, you heard me right, 26 million. Just imagine, a dime that could buy you a fleet of cars or a lavish mansion, all due to a unique twist of fate and a sprinkle of historical significance that makes it stand apart from the rest. Now, you may ask, what makes this dime so special? What is its backstory, and how did it skyrocket to an unimaginable valuation? The answers lie within an intricate web of historical events, economic scenarios, and collector fervor that dates back hundreds of years. This rare coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a narrative, a glimpse into our past that echoes tales of inflation, wars, politics, and technologies that have refined our approach to currency over the decades. We'll explore how this specific dime came into existence, the meticulous craftsmanship that went into its production, and the adventures it endured before landing in the hands of collectors who are motivated by passion, love for history, and the chance to own a piece of something truly monumental. Along the way, we'll uncover some gripping anecdotes from renowned numismatists who have dedicated their lives to uncovering the secrets behind rare coins, their triumphs in auctions, and the fierce competition that plays out in the shadows between bidders seeking to claim glory. As we delve deeper into the narrative, we will also uncover the mythology of dimes throughout American history, how they have evolved, and their role in the day-to-day lives of citizens, serving as currency, symbols of hope, and even catalysts in building wealth through generations. What would you do if you stumbled upon one of these rare pieces? How would it change your life? Let's discuss the intricacies of the coin's design, features that can be easily overlooked by the untrained eye yet signify rarity and potential value, such as the mint mark, the year of production, and the overall condition of the dime that can mean the difference between a simple 10 cents and a multi-million-dollar fortune. Are you feeling the tension yet? That thrilling edge of curiosity, the gripping anticipation of what's about to unfold as we navigate this treasure hunt through time and money. And speaking of treasure hunts, we'll hear stories from those who have found rare coins in the most unlikely places, an attic, a coin jar, or even on the street, and how their casual discoveries turned into life-changing moments. Picture this, a grandmother's old purse, tucked away for decades, suddenly revealed as a trove of rare dimes, including the extraordinary 2021 edition that caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. How can something designed to be a mundane transaction navigate through the intricate world of history, culture, and economics, allowing it to gain such immense value after the passing of time? What makes a collector decide whether a coin is worth investing in? The more we explore, the clearer it becomes that each coin tells its own story, each scratch, dent, and shimmer representing a unique journey that spans across time and space. It's in these moments that passion meets opportunity, as collectors emerge not just to acquire wealth but to preserve history, to protect stories that may otherwise fade away, and to ensure that the rich tapestry of our currency is not forgotten. Together, we will unearth the cultural significance tied to coins in America, how they've reflected our economic evolution, and the impact of sensational finds such as this rare dime on the public psyche and on collectors' dreams. The path we're about to tread is fraught with fierce competition, high stakes, and eye-popping valuation that paint a lively picture of a market driven both by passion and profit. Are you not only ready to witness but also to partake in this journey, to grasp the threads that make up the incredible fabric of our economic history, intertwined with the fate of ordinary coins becoming extraordinary treasures? And let's not forget that this exploration does not stop here. it serves as an invitation for you to look closely at the coins you possess, to scout for unique attributes, and possibly claim your stake in the numismatic world. By the end of our voyage, you might find yourself inspired to become a coin collector, historian of currency, in pursuit of stories that hold the power to dazzle and ignite dreams of financial freedom. To wrap this all up, as we leave this remarkable story, filled with twists and turns, it beckons you to take action. Go ahead, like this video, subscribe for more enthralling narratives, and who knows, perhaps the next incredible story of wealth might very well begin with you finding your own rare coin. Remember, the allure of numismatics isn't just about the coins, it's about the stories behind them, a treasure trove waiting for anyone brave enough to seek them out. So, keep searching, because the treasure you find might just change your life forever.